podcast. Well, you better tune in. You can see the picture. All you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave. It's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gonna win. If they take your loss, they gonna hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes. He a fan for life, and he sitting courtside. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. How I cross you over like when they had AI. I still the ball. I ain't ask you, may I? Not at my house, they can bet. I ain't gotta try. Maxie for the 3, he try and win. They don't want the time. B try and win. I don't wanna see that boy cry. I live by the gun. I'ma shoot. I don't wanna die to eat, sleep sixes. You should know that it's game time.
Avanto, this shit wavy.
Welcome back to Eat, Sleep, Sit 'em Out Sixers. It's your boy Sixers fan for life. BG in the building, Jenny from the block. I gotta say something before you guys say hello. I was on, I drive around all day going from house to house, right? And the radio was tripping. They was comparing my man Embiid to Greg Oden. How y'all feel about that?
Do you want us to? Can we say hello now? Because you said I gotta say something before y'all say hello. So first of all, hello. But I mean, honestly, what's the difference, man? Just the talent level. You got a guy who they thought could rescind the center position, turned it into something it is, which he did. I think he did, and he played longer. But honestly, man, Embiid's body failed him long time ago, dog. I don't think they're comparable when you think about it. I think Joel Embiid is way better than Greg Oden, but as far as body failures, I think that's what it is. His body seems to just not. Whenever you got to go X for extra opinions, your body ain't even injured the way most people get injured. When you got to,
I just want to mention the one analogy that almost made me spit my food out and have soda come out my nose. The guy said, Embiid and Greg Oden is like the same Christmas tree, except one's decorated and one's not.
I mean, that's what I said. Well, like what? How can we separate them? The only thing we can separate them by is one of them actually did pan out individually for quite some time. Joel Embiid had a great career, but Stephen A. made a good point, man. If you want to be able to play with your son in your 30s, 40s, Joel Embiid, I hate to say it, but forget us trading them. Forget all of that talk now. It might be just time for him to hang it up, dog. If after this second and third and fourth opinion comes back, if it's something serious, man, I know I've been critical of the guy and saying he quit on this and he's been doing this and he's been doing that. I'm sick of him, but I do want him to be able to enjoy his 40s and his 50s and not be in pain. So it might, just like Greg Oden had to call it quits, just like Brandon Roy had to call it quits, just like Tracy McGrady had to call it quits, just like Grant Hill had to call it quits. Some people's bodies just fail. Some people's bodies just fail on them.
Difference between Joel Embiid and Greg Oden is I know who the hell Joel Embiid is. Okay?
Yo, I'm like, hold on. She don't know who Greg Oden is? Stop. He was the youngest, oldest looking player in the NBA.
Stop with this Greg Oden. Who hell is he? Who cares about that guy?
That man was like 18, looked like he was 58. He looked like he forged his birth certificate to play in the NBA.
Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. All right, we got the Bulls today.
Yes, we
and
do.
Let me tell you.
Lineup. You want to start?
Okay, go ahead with the starting lineup.
Okay, I got Maxey, I got Quentin Grimes, I got Paul George, Kelly Oubre, and suddenly Gershon Yabusele is back in the starting lineup.
Maybe Nurse heard everyone and their mother and their grandma cursing him out for keeping Yabusele out and putting Lonnie Walker in over him. Maybe. I don't know. But I think if Kobe White plays tonight, because I know he was listed as a probable, so he probably will play. He's going to score like 75 on us.
Give me 1 second. Y'all go ahead and talk. I'll find out what the status of. I know he was a game time decision, but I'll see if I can find out.
What's the injury report look like? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
So you talking about for us or for them?
For us. I don't.
For us, Jose, man, we got all
same
these
people that's
on
always hurt. We didn't even talk. We wasn't talking about our injury.
Well,
report.
obviously, I know
Same shit.
McCain is out and is Embiid out.
Yes,
Embiid is out.
Embiid is out.
I highly doubt Embiid played every time we played Chicago, and this year we bested Chicago. So can we just play the same way we did the last 2 times?
Well, one of those times Joel did play.
I'm all for the youngins getting a chance because it's like, well, Justin Edwards is still out, but Kyle Lowry and Eric Gordon, So I'm excited to. I'm actually for the first time, guys.
Kobe White is playing, Jen.
Okay, well that takes a little shine off of it, but I am for the first time in a while a little excited to watch this basketball game because I want to see them play without Joel slowing them down.
We saw it for some time and we enjoyed it. We loved the way the team. I mean, we weren't per se like blowing anybody's mind or beating teams we weren't better than, but yeah, I mean, it looked hopeful. Like they were playing hard. Oubre was putting up great numbers. Maxey went on a streak of what was it, like 10 straight games of 30 points or more. Like it looked like it was coming together. Then the big fella came back and we got back down in the dumps. I don't know.
What's our losing streak at now?
7. The second time this year we went on a 7-game losing streak.
All right, that's it. We're ending it today, y'all. I feel it. Coming back and we're hearing the song today. So what are your keys to victory?
Oh, God.
Know that these Bulls are also on a losing streak of their own.
They are.
Who got the worst losing streak?
It's a good question. I can look it up real quick.
Obviously us though.
It's not obvious. I'll look right now. Chicago is currently on a 6-game losing streak. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's obviously us.
It's close. It's close. I mean, we're on a 7. We're gonna win tonight, and they're gonna be on a 7. What?
We're 1-9. We're 1-9 in our last 10. They're 2-8 in their last 10.
Well, they're about to be 2-8 in their last 3-8 in their last 11.
Look at Jen. What's up? You all right today?
I feel a win.
I love it. I love the
our
optimism.
young guns are going to come out tonight. They're going to get a chance to shine. They're going to get a chance to run and play. And
that's why I wish Justin Edwards was out there tonight too, man.
Yeah.
I really like him when Embiid's not around. So like,
but I'm looking forward to the Grimes of it all.
I love Grimes. I like Grimes.
Zay in the chat, like he paying capture the flag, so he wants the Bulls to win tonight.
Yeah, well, we're not getting the flag either way. I mean, we might be a lottery team, but we're not getting that high up.
We don't know.
So one thing I've been saying is, how about the second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth player might be better than the first? Because for the last 10 years, we got a whole lot of first-round draft picks on this team, and they ended up.
I think that they're under a lot of pressure, the first round picks. They're under so much pressure. Look, we got McCain and we got Maxey, and they've both been great. So,
Jen, don't you do this.
Don't
make me lose my mind on you like I did on Carl. Carl said last episode, he said, you got to think about it, man. We hit big on the draft with Maxey and McCain. I said, Carl, did you forget Nerlens Noel, Evan Turner, Jahlil Okafor, Michael Carter-Williams? The list goes. Markelle Fultz, 2-5. Like,
well, we're living in the present, and you're living in the past.
Okay.
Touche. Touche. You can't. That's all you can say is okay.
I said okay. I said okay. Something could be different all of a sudden in Philadelphia. I'll believe it when I see it. Looks awful.
Well, they're still going to get sixered no matter what.
That was my fear, Jen. I said, watch we stay bad, keep our unprotected top 6, keep it. But then when the ping pong balls drop, just with Philadelphia's luck, just with Sam Hinkie still peeking and saying, remember the process, the basketball guys will shine down and say, nope, give the Sixers the 7th pick, and then we will lose it. I think we'll be in position to get a top 6. But our luck is so bad that we will get the 7th pick. I don't like speaking bad things into existence, but I mean, come on. Anything that can go wrong lately done went wrong with this team, though. And I say lately, when I say lately, I mean like the last 7 years.
Yeah, and you know what? I try not to. I'm trying to let's focus on one day at a time. And today, I feel good about a win. But let me tell you, because if I let my mind go and I start thinking about next year, the year after, and we're still going to be with these same guys, then it's like, what's the point even watching? Because we already know what the outcome's going to be. So I'm going to enjoy the wins when we get them.
And that's the thing. Everybody keep asking, well, how do we change? I was like, yo, we actually kind of screwed because the most untradeable, the biggest problems we have are so untradeable right now. Like Joel Embiid and Paul George are so untradeable. They have no value for a team that's looking to do something. Like, what would make any organization say, hey, let's give up all of our future for Embiid and see if we like who's thinking about doing something like that? Who's taking Paul George's terrible contract? We kind of are in a bad place, dog. We're in a bad place to get out of. And we trusted Morey to get us out of it. Okay. Hey, man, we ain't talk about the Bulls game. Let's talk about
real quick, right? So suppose I'm looking at the mock draft, right? They I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name. Kasparis, right?
Before you go into the whole list, I will admit this draft class is good. But
it is.
If we don't get a top 6 pick, we don't get a first round pick. I'm not sleeping on this draft class. I know it's good. But if
all right,
our
so let's
pick
say
isn't in the top 6, we don't got
let's
one.
say we get top 6. Do you go with Kasparis or do you pick Noah? I like the kid Noah. We need a big. We need a forward. We need a legitimate forward.
I want the number 1 pick. I hate everything about that ugly color school Duke, but I want Cooper Flag if I can get Cooper.
I'm saying if we can't get him, I think the kid Noah is a valuable second.
I'll answer that question when the ping pong balls drop. I can't say who I want, and I don't know who our pick's gonna be. We might not be picking.
We might
that's true.
be picking.
Yeah, we might not be picking, but if we can't get Cooper Flag and we are in the top 6, then I don't want nobody else except a power forward. So that candidate looks to me like to be that other kid I just mentioned, but it's all good. We ain't there yet.
It definitely should be a big, no matter what the situation is, it should be a big or a bigger size forward simply because I think the writing's on the wall that we have to build around Maxie McCain. So we got to get bigger. Don't go get another guard.
Yeah.
Don't go get another guard. Please.
Bro, I'm going to lose my shit if they go ahead and grab another guard. Like, what does that say about Maxie McCain? They go grab another guard.
On the freaking 10-day, I'm going to lose my mind. Did y'all see the Sixers media today when they posted game day? And I'm looking at the picture and I'm like, who that?
Who was it?
It was Lonnie, I think.
Oh, Lonnie Walker. She said, who that? I'm telling you, this is a disguised process team. Jen.
I said process 2.0, baby.
Like when you just look at the pieces we added, and I love Grimes. I like Butler. I told you when we got Lonnie Walker, I said, yo, I've always wanted him over here because I know he can hoop. I like Lonnie Walker, but these are all the type of guys we brought in during the process years to kind of disguise to make it look like we was good, and we was winning at a lower clip than we are now. Oh man, gotta love Philadelphia sports, man.
I mean, in the process years, we didn't have a Maxie and Embiid and Paul George. I mean, Pinky Paul. Let me say Pinky Paul.
We didn't.
Pinky Paul. Let me say Pinky Paul because Pinky Paul did just hurting himself. Like
Why is he out there? Why is he there? Isn't he still getting injections? Go sit down, fella. Sit down.
I think he is tired of the narrative of I put out more podcasts than I have games played, and I think he's trying to beat that number. Once he gets over that number, I think maybe he'll sit up.
Okay. Well, that's after tonight, we have 25 games left. We still haven't talked about this one. I'm going to go ahead and say pace. Play with pace. Play with pace. That's what I'm going to say.
I see that Vucevic, Disayumbe, Jalen Smith, Patrick Williams are all out for Chicago. We're not overly overmatched in the paint, even though Joel's not there. So team rebounding, man. Team rebounding. Let's win the glass tonight. Let's have some pride. If we can't win the game, have some pride. Let's win the glass tonight.
I'm gonna say, spread the ball around and protect it. Like BS passes, I'm not gonna have today.
And please, God, don't ignore Kobe White. He's gonna go off. And every time I watch this team, they just let whoever's gonna go off go off.
Oh man, Peyton Pritchard.
What are you doing? Just guard him. Guard him.
And that's the thing. We have trouble guarding 3 points.
Can't believe they let Peyton Pritchard go for that many points, man. That was absurd.
No, we can't guard the 3-point line, dog. And it's always that type of player. Like it's Peyton Pritchard and Gabe Vincent might be the exact same height and weight. Like it's always that type of player. And Kobe White might be the exact same height and weight as them as well. It's always that type of player that kills us. Always, dog.
Yeah.
Always.
So being Nick Nurse, the coach, game plan. You and I are sitting here talking about this. I hope he's sitting there talking about it. You cannot let that man go off, because you know why? You let that man go off and your team's morale goes down. That's what happens.
Yeah, I'm tired of the Sixers all season going down and then all of a sudden having a good quarter and making some type of fight, and then in the fourth quarter we get let down. Like, come out with that fight early. Like, play hard. Like, we be playing so inspired when we fighting down 14, trying to come back. The type of defense we be playing in the third and fourth quarter, trying to scratch our way back into the game. Why can't we just start like that? Like, why not have that type of fire from the tip? Like, I just don't understand who is motivating these guys. I asked y'all a question the other day. Who was saying something in the locker room? Like, are they just leaving? Is it just after these losses? Or are we just like, damn, that was a tough one, y'all. We'll get back to it, though. Something has to be. And don't get me wrong. I'm of the ilk now where I want to lose, but I also know these is grown men, and these men got to have some type of pride. Who's speaking up? Who's stepping up in his locker room and saying, yo, something got to change. We got to fix this. I want the top 6 pick. I don't think we're competing for a championship, but I want my team to at least act like they want to be out there. Fight for the city. If you want to fight for anybody, fight for the city.
Exactly.
I know y'all saw that.
Works for the Eagles.
I know y'all saw that parade.
Works for the Eagles.
I know y'all saw that parade. And see how we'll get behind you if you just give your all, man. And I just don't feel like we've gotten the all from the Sixers across the board. Some guys have been playing good, but across the board, it's just been lackluster to me, man.
For sure. Hey, guess what time it is?
Time for Jose to hit the button. He ain't ready.
No, I'm not. I got it. I think I got it. I think I can. It's time.
And now, for BG's Over and Under.
I'm going to kick Jose ass. I'm letting y'all know that now. Hey, man, we got the lineup that we like. The lineup that I think the East Sleep Sixers team all kind of likes to see out there. The younger guys coming in off the bench when they were led by Maxey. Maxey was on a tear, y'all. He went on a nice streak of 30-point games. Does he start that streak over? 29.5 for Tyrese Maxey tonight.
I'm saying over. I want them to win, and he's a major part in that happening. So over.
You said what? 29.5?
That's what he said. That's what he said. 29.
No Embiid, no Paul George.
No, there's Paul George.
Oh God.
Hopefully limited minutes, Paul George. I don't know. Maybe he'll
sit.
sit.
Man. Go ahead. Go ahead and break a toenail so you can sit out. Appreciate you.
What you take?
I'm gonna take the over, man.
I'm gonna take the over.
If you look back at all the games, this is obvious over. When Embiid's not on the court, Maxey goes crazy.
Yeah, Maxey definitely stepped into that role of when he's not here, I can be him. It hasn't produced winning often for us this year, but he has been balling out this year, so I'm gonna take the over as well. My favorite guy in the starting lineup right now got to be Gershon. One thing I will say, when Gershon was out there, when Embiid was out, Gershon, oddly enough, was very efficient stretch 5 / stretch 4 / stretch whatever position he is. So 2.5 3-pointers made for Yabusele. Does he get back to his 3-point making ways now that he's back in the starting lineup? 2.5 3-pointers made. Ooh.
I'm gonna say 3.
Yeah.
Or Yabba Dabba Do?
Yabba Dabba Do.
Yabba Dabba Do. I'm gonna take the 3.
I'm gonna take the 3 as well. I was thinking about making that over under 3.5, but then I said, you know what? This is first game back in the starting lineup. Let's get
I'm about to say that. You can't do them like that.
Ease them into it. All right, last but not least, we played the Bulls 2 times. We beat the Bulls 2 times, and oddly enough, we actually held them to under 100 points once. We held them to 97 the first game, and we held them to 100 the next game. Do we continue our good defensive ways and hold the Bulls to under 100? The Chicago Bulls 99.5 points tonight. What you got?
They're missing a lot of guys, and from what I got from this podcast, there's one guy that just keeps getting mentioned. He's good. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm taking under.
I'm taking the over just because you never know what Kobe White's gonna do.
I was thinking about taking the over because of the Lonzo Ball effect. I think he sets the table for the Bulls a lot better. But I'm gonna go under. Man. I got a good feeling about this game. Weirdly, even though I want to keep our draft pick, I got a weird feeling we're gonna win. So I'm gonna go defensively. We shut them down. I'm gonna take the under.
Yeah, Michael Jordan don't play for that team. I'm taking the under.
McRib's feeling a little some type of way tonight. McRib doesn't want us to win this one.
No, we are doing this for ourselves. Surely there's something better we can watch. Cliff, turn your PS5 on. Play some NBA 2K, some Madden. I don't know what you're playing these days, but
Cliff, we're out here, man. But you don't have to be, buddy. You can go find something else to watch.
Bro, every time I tell somebody, yo, I gotta do my Sixers podcast, people can't believe that I still do this. They're like, you really? Stephen A said it today, or was it yesterday? He said, nobody cares about the Sixers in America right now. It's a joke.
That is 100% true.
It's a joke.
That is 100% true. Just a few of us lunatics out here.
Like, it's low key worse than like a situation like Washington, because Washington is expected to be ass. We got 3 max guys.
Right? It makes no sense. And I'm like,
we supposedly got a big 3.
And I laugh every time Vegas picks us as a favorite. I'm like, what? You really haven't been watching, have you?
I said it last episode. We were 11.5 point favorites.
I know.
And we were down 17 at one point. We were 11.5 point favorites, and at one point we were down 17. Come on, y'all.
Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Appreciate you, man, for commenting and chiming in. What's up, my guy?
Oh, look. Yep. Nothing makes me want to bet with the Sixers.
No way.
Like, nothing makes me want to bet with the Sixers right now, dog. 11 and a
FanDuel and bet against them real quick.
11.5 point favorites and was losing by 17 at one point. That's crazy. And Vegas got the nerve to still have us favorite today, man.
I was like, yeah, okay. I guess I'll bet against them. Win some money.
But like I said, oddly enough, I got a weird feeling we're gonna win today. I got a
Me
weird
too.
feeling
I
we're
guess.
gonna win
Yeah,
today.
I'm
I
telling
got
you,
a
we're gonna win this game. If we don't, I'd be very surprised.
Bird. You going with the Sixers straight up or with the Sixers with the spread? You believe that? Hold on, let me see what the spread is right this second. Because I
11
know
and a half.
No,
no,
it's like
last
4.
game it was 11 and a half. It was only 4.5
Oh.
last time I checked. It's 5.5 right now. It's five and
Oh,
a
it
half.
went up.
No, it just went up again. It's 6.5.
What? Is Kobe White not playing?
I literally just hit refresh and it just went. Is Kobe not playing? He's not showing on the injury report no more.
Huh. Who
I don't know
knows?
what's up.
We'll
I don't know
see.
what's up.
Soon enough.
Maybe they saw Paul George have a good warm up or something. Maybe it.
Maybe
All
they
right, let's
watched
go
the show
bold.
and
What's
saw
y'all
how positive
bold?
we are. We were just talking over each other. Bold. Lonnie
Yeah,
Walker for a double-double. He was the face of the franchise today.
No, I'm not. I'm not rolling. That was too bold. I think you should go less bold. Jose, what you got?
I got Tyrese Maxey for 4-5.
What?
45 for Tyrese?
45.
Yeah.
45.
All right.
I am gonna go Yabusele back in the action, gets us a cool 26. 26 for Yabo tonight. 26. Is that bold?
Is that bold?
It's Yabusele. Like, I know we all know he can get 26, just like we know Maxi can get 45. But 26 is still like 13, 14 points more than his average, Jen. So that's got to be bold. If I'm going that much higher than his, how much Yabo average, man? You're trying to cheat me out my bowl.
Yeah, I'm about to look at that. I want to see this.
Trying to cheat me out my bowl.
I'm about to see Yabusele average 10.8 points. I'm doubling that and 6 more. That's bold. 26 for Yabo tonight.
All right. So
I said
Maxie's
45
got
for Maxey. He only averaged 27, so
Maxie's got some fingers taped together, so that's gonna be extra bold.
Oh God.
well, at least he taped them up and didn't take like 3 weeks off. I'm just saying.
Get a 4th and 5th opinion about what's wrong with my knee. I'm sorry. Come on, man. Close the show out, man. Hey, before you close the show out, Joel, you don't need a 4th. No, I'm not even talking to you, Joel. I'm sorry. Philadelphia 76ers, we don't need a 3rd, 4th, 5th opinion on what's going on with his knee. Everybody that has ever watched basketball knows for a fact that he tore his meniscus in February. He shouldn't have come back for the playoffs, and he shouldn't have went to the Olympics. That's why he's still injured. We don't need y'all to tell a doctor to tell us that his meniscus still has a tear in it. We don't need to. We don't need another doctor to tell us that. We know what it is. We know it. Y'all messed up by letting him go to the Olympics.
Yep, he said it.
Yeah, because 7 + 6 = 76ers. So yeah, look up top. it was to be funny. It wasn't.
I know, Jose. I was laughing on the inside. I just had to make the crazy face.
Look at top. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend about the East Sleep 6 podcast. And then we'll be back here at post game to talk about this game. No te olvides decirle a un amigo que le diga a un amigo que le diga a un amigo. Wepa.
Amber gave us a wepa. We gotta go with the wepa.
Yeah, we gotta go with the wepa.
Wait, no, we
I was
lost.
gonna say basura.
I know, but you know,
We a 7-game losing streak.
she's giving us a wepa. She knows we're gonna win.
Oh, okay. Say less.
All
All right.
I'm gonna go with that. My sister knows what's up, so she knows something I don't know. So yeah, wepa.
Let's go 6.